Welcome back, everybody, to On the Rocks with Duel and Dalton and the Mockingbird. The Mockingbird is on his way back. He's not quite here yet.
Disc golf
Yes,
club.
he was at a disc golf tournament today, but he is
Mockingbird.
He is moments away from being back. But we're actually live today, surprisingly. I didn't think that would
exciting.
Ever happen. But we have a special guest.
Hey guys, it's Emily. I have to go give a speech in literally right now to try to win Sweetheart. I'm not prepared. I'm gonna use my thing from last year. Wish me luck.
Yeah, so everybody Wait,
ready?
I can't talk today. Why? You're not gonna win Sweetheart if you're in here making bubbles on your armpit over there. All right, well, Emily's out of here, and we're waiting on the Mockingbird, so let's keep playing some tunes. This is Free Hand by Gentle Giant. All right, that was Free Hand by Gentle Giant. That song just recently got remixed by Steven Wilson, if you know who that is. Steven Wilson, Porcupine Tree, super big in the prog industry. The Mockingbird is still out, and Emily is about to go into her meeting. So we're going to play a little bit of a longer one here for you. This is a super, I don't want to say deep cut because it's off one of the Yes's most popular albums. It's the album with Roundabout on it, Fragile. But this is one of their best songs that I don't hear played often enough. This is South Side of the Sky. That was a little bit of a different type of a Yes sound that you guys liked there. Pretty early on, yes, but a lot heavier than what they would go on to become. Mockingbird is still out, but I have word that he is in flight to the studio. It should be any minute now. So we're going to go ahead and kick it to the next song. And I promise you guys, by the time it's over, the Mockingbird will be here. And I'm sure he's going to be telling us all about his CAP Disc Golf Club tournament. And then hopefully once he gets back and we chit-chat a little bit, Emily will be done with her meeting and she will be PMA's next sweetheart. She's outside the studio right now giving me I don't know what you'd call it, like a hands in the air type of move. Yeah. Anyways, found out about this band over summer. They're an oldie band. This is the Alan Parsons Project, In the Lap of the Gods. All right, obviously that was Heroes by David Bowie and Brian Eno. If you guys didn't know what that song is about, it's about two lovers during the Cold War embracing each other on the east and west sides of the Berlin Wall. And it is said that that song actually helped bring down the Berlin Wall. Did you know that, Emily? Emily, hello? Emily's on Snapchat.
Hey Ezra, vote me for Sweetheart. Ha 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 ha.
Hi, Ezra.
Hey, do you want to come say hi?
No.
Joe down.
All right. Who brought Emily onto the show? As soon as we got her back in the session, she's already screaming and making noises into the microphone. Who would have guessed that would happen?
I haven't farted yet.
Well, I mean,
Dalton killed a ladybug.
I didn't kill a ladybug. All right. Here, you want to hear something funny? I promised our listeners that the Mockingbird would be back on the show.
Not here yet.
He's not here. He sent me a text as soon as I said that, and I will read it live on air right now. Joey Soto said, "Flag on the play. Pizza we ate is not sitting well. 10 minutes penalty. First down." So who knows when Joey is going to be getting here. His tummy is once again not feeling good, if you know the reference from last episode. But also, I got a text from my mom. Her and my aunt are on her way back from Kentucky and asked for a shout out. I don't know how you ask for a shout out, but shout out my mom and aunt. Hope you guys are digging the tunes we're playing. Emily, how did your meeting go? Obviously, you're back.
Yeah, they laughed at some stuff. It was fine.
That's good. You always want to have a little bit of comedy when you're giving a presentation.
I don't really care if I get it this year or not, because I literally walked in there and I was like, this is from last year. But hey, I would do it. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
If they're out there listening, vote me for Sweetheart. Do you want me to sing them a song when let me be your sweetheart?
Oh, Joey just texted me.
Joey!
Keep singing.
If I get voted as PMA, I bet I could get a lot of boys to join. I've been kind of on a roll this year.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and kick it to the next song because Joey just texted me and said that he needs someone to go let him in to this building.
Oh.
because he does not have a new student ID. Because as listeners know, he got it stolen. Well, he lost it. I don't want to say stolen. He lost his wallet. So,
Peace out.
peace out. I'm going to kick it to the next song. Got this on vinyl just the other day. This is Red Sector A live. All right, that was Red Sector A by Rush live. And if you're just tuning in, this is On the Rocks with Doolin Dalton.
And the Mockingbird.
He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand up. Please stand up, Mockingbird.
Thank you.
Please stand up.
Thank you. After a long day of disc golfing, I've returned.
Well, how'd it go?
I'm excited to announce that we beat Heidelberg.
Frick Heidelberg.
I mean, I sure didn't, but some people on our team, they pulled us through. They pulled their weight.
There we go. Hey, that's all that matters, you know? It's all that matters in the end.
Yeah, I think the top person got -4, and then we had like a -2. This is par, by the way, if you don't know golf. You have
Yeah.
certain amount of strokes to get it into the basket, or in disc golf, it's a basket. And if you finish under that, then you're finishing under, so like minus, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I know.
But, yeah, -4, -2, 0, and then +2. Nice even set of numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Heidelberg, their top 4, and there are only 4 people that were there, was -1, +2, +10, and +18. So, you know, we showed up. We showed
Tomorrow
up.
is Columbus Day.
Is it?
It's Indigenous Peoples Day.
Okay.
Correction.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Or at least, I wonder if the Apple calendar still says. Let's see what the Apple calendar says.
Your
curious.
sweetheart.
The Apple calendar says, it says it's both Columbus Day and Indigenous Peoples Day. So it's both.
Cool.
Celebrate what you want to celebrate.
True.
So true.
Emily, you asked for some songs earlier. Were you about to just grab the microphone?
Fiendin'.
Yeah. Don't be-
Wait, some songs?
Yeah, I got some songs for you.
Oh, what songs?
Well, this next song is YMO, Yellow Magic Orchestra.
Yo!
This is Citizens of Science.
Okay.
Whatever happened to Lee Van Cleef, Emily? Did you know? Whatever happened to him?
think he got. I feel like I can't say that.
It's a fictional character.
He got hung.
He did, but he came back.
Yeah.
Reincarnated.
He was a zombie.
I love Primus.
Yeah, that was Lee Van Cleef by Primus, and
Boobies out for Les Claypool.
sure,
Sure, yeah, we'll go with it.
yeah, sure. You want to talk about Primus? Because I don't think we talked about the
Okay,
Primus concert,
are you
did
ready,
we?
guys? So,
At least we didn't get your opinion on
should
it.
we can I tell them a quick rundown of how we went?
We don't have to be quick about it. We got
Oh, okay, cool,
time.
cool.
We gotta
cool.
build up that talk time for Anchor.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so Satch's brother was supposed to go to a Primus show, and Satch was like, I wonder when that was supposed to be. And we figured out that it wasn't the day that we wanted to go, but I was like, what if we just went to Primus right now? And Satch was like, well, I don't want to pay for it. And I was like, what if I bought you your ticket? And then Allison bought Dalton's ticket. And then we last minute went to Primus. And it was one of the best concerts I've ever been to. It was so fun.
you have never seen or
I've
heard.
never seen or heard Primus. Okay, no, I know Winona's Big Brown Beaver, but that's basic Primus, you know?
Yeah.
I texted my mom that I was going to Primus. She was like, I think I have a few of their CDs at home. That's so funny.
Really?
Yeah. She was like a 90s rocker, you know?
You know.
I believe it.
But so yeah, Primus, really freaking good.
What was your favorite song that they played? They didn't play Winona's Big Brown Beaver.
They
so
did not.
Interesting.
I liked the Van
Lee
Cleef.
Van Cleef,
Yeah, that one was fun.
Cowboy one.
I honestly don't remember. I'd have to look at the albums.
Mm.
Oh, no, never mind.
Never mind.
I like he does the what's it called with John Lennon? Whatever.
The Claypool and Lennon lyric?
Yes. I see you have it.
Yeah, I was
Pulled
gonna.
up.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I really
play-
like that stuff.
Okay. Would you like to listen to some?
Yeah.
Joey, is that okay with you?
I do not care. Not my week. I'm chilling.
Joey's
You
chilling.
have to say yes.
Joey's
Yes.
just ecstatic that he won the tournament today.
I am ecstatic.
He just took a quiz, and he aced it. So
I did ace it.
we love
I
to see
found out
that.
I don't have to do homework today.
Hey, that's always a
I
plus.
don't
Yep.
have a lot of homework to do today, so W.
I have to compose a song today.
I'm getting Mikey's late night slice later. I'm very excited.
Oh,
Mikey's.
I've
Mikey's
that
Pizza.
is something I've always wanted to try.
I haven't tried it either, but I hear it's really good.
I have heard great
Do
things.
you think it's expensive? I bet it's
Mhm.
expensive.
I
I mean, it's slices, so it's probably can't
Yeah.
be that expensive.
Yeah.
Sure, it'll be fine.
It's probably many
I got
online.
that CBS money.
Sure.
So
sure.
true.
So true.
I have no money because I can't.
If a
start my
boy
job.
pays for you to go to the zoo, is it a date?
Yes.
Oh, we're going to talk about that right now?
No, we can talk about it later.
Okay. Joey said yes.
Yes, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or wait, no. Yes, if you buy a ticket for somebody to the zoo, that's a date.
okay.
Mm.
Well, elaborate.
At least
Later.
someone you're not like. If you haven't been like friends with them for like a super long time. Like if there's an established precedent that like you guys are friends and he's just copping you a ticket
And he's
to the
not
zoo,
flaky
and he's not flaky, comma like a fish.
like a fish.
All
Yeah.
them flaky tech boys.
But in this context, I think that would constitute as a date.
Yeah.
How long have you known this person?
Few weeks.
Yep.
Yep.
That is comma like a date.
Comma like a day. Well, this is comma south of reality. Hunter's Moon, the brand new song by Ghost for the new Halloween Kills movie. Joey, thoughts?
Thoughts? I like it. I'm not much of like a heavy guy. I don't listen to much of that sort of like heavy music.
Mm-hmm.
I can make room for Ghost. I can always make room for Ghost.
Ghost is
Now,
sweet.
Off the topic of Ghost and music, I have a question for you, Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do with 45.6 billion won? It's Korean currency.
46.5 billion won. Well, I'm going to be honest. I looked up the currency exchange the other day. That's about, I want to say 30 million, 30, 35 million, 38 million. It's close. Close. What would I do with 38 million US dollars?
So true.
I'd still graduate. Wouldn't be as stressed about it though.
So true.
I don't know. Probably just put it in savings and see what type of shenanigans I could get up to with it later on. You know?
So true. And for those who don't know what that is a reference to, that is a reference to the hit Netflix show.
Oh, your mic's not on. My bad, Joey. There you go. People heard you. You're allowed.
Sure. Recap: 45.6 billion won. That's Korean currency. 38 million US bucks. But if you don't get the reference, it's Squid Game, the hit Netflix TV show. What are your thoughts about it, Dalton? I know you're in the midst of watching it. I just finished it. I won't say anything.
Did you finish
about
it yesterday or?
Yes, I finished it yesterday. I watched the last
See,
3
now
episodes
I'm
yesterday.
turning on the right mic because I got confused because you usually sit there.
Yeah.
I said yeah. Emily just got back to the table.
I really like Squid Game.
Spoiler free. No spoilers. My
Spoiler-free.
mom wants to watch it, so
Allison did say that she thought that your mom would enjoy it.
yeah, she would enjoy it. Allison and I just finished episode 6 last night.
Whew,
Not going to
That's a-
say anything, but
that's an episode.
yeah, that certainly is an episode. So
It takes a lot to make this guy cry, but that
Did
got
you cry?
close. I almost did.
I
was,
teared up.
I was well.
I
up.
was expecting probably the part you cried at. I was not expecting the other half of that episode.
Yes.
I was shocked about that.
Yes. Wait, if that shocked you, just wait till the end.
Oh,
There's
boy.
a part in the last episode where my mouth was agape for a solid 4 minutes of just like, oh, that's a twist.
I like how each episode adds like more lore to it.
I was talking to a good friend of the show, Jackson Barnes, about this.
Mhm.
And I think I agree with him that the ending wasn't amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's still a good ending, and I think it opens the door to a
season 2
really good
alludes.
season 2 if they follow in the direction that I think they're gonna go.
I mean, I've heard it's the most successful Netflix show
Yeah.
ever. So Netflix is
there will
gonna
be a season 2.
take all of our money, make more.
There's
content.
just so many like it's a very ambitious show. There's a lot of different like interwoven parts,
Mhm.
and some of those parts I think have better conclusions than others.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
How many episodes are there again?
9.
Okay, so
And
2/3 of the way through.
Yeah, and like I think it's the 8th episode is like super short. It was like 30 minutes or
Yeah.
20 minutes before the credits, because all credits are like 10 minutes long.
Hmm.
I don't know why it was so short, but
I think the last episode was like over an hour.
yeah, it was just about went for a long time.
I have an idea of where I think the show is going. I can't really say anything
There's
without really spoiling
Yeah.
anything about the show
You'll tell us
because
when we go off air.
yeah, sure. Well,
There's
maybe
definitely-
not. Anyway.
there was definitely like the one thing that I was like, oh yeah, I could have seen that coming. The rest, nope. Nuh-uh.
Mhm.
Saw absolutely none of it coming. Couldn't have predicted it if I tried,
Really.
to be honest. But that's all I'll say. I won't get into the weeds.
Well, it's always a good show when you can't predict what's going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it always is. Well, yeah. Let's just kick it to. We have half an hour till the podcast portion of our show. We got a few songs left. This song is also brand new. Mastodon is coming out with a new album. This is their second single, "Tear Drinker." That was Novena's cover of "Bury a Friend" by Billie Eilish, and we are going to go ahead and kick it to the podcast portion a little bit early today
Super
because Joey is sleepy, Emily is hungry, and I'm also hungry and have stuff to do after this.
Woo.
So we're gonna kick it off early so we can leave early.
Woo!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Rough.
Rough. All right, so let's talk about Emily's dilemma here.
It's not.
Does it count as a date if you've only known the boy for 2 weeks and he pays for your ticket for the zoo?
Oh, God.
Is it considered a date?
Putting myself in the shoes of the gentleman in the situation. If I was in a friendship with a woman who I was interested in, and we wanted to go to the zoo together, and I was like, okay, I'll buy her ticket. In my mind, I would be buying the ticket in a sense of like, oh, this is gonna get me some brownie points towards working towards an actual like relationship. At least that's how I would view it if I was in his situation. I'd be buying that ticket from the perspective of pursuing something more than a friendship.
Same, because if you're trying to just be friends, I wouldn't have even mentioned, like, I would just figure that you're going to pay for your own ticket.
Right. I was like, I'll pay for it. And he's like, no, I'll get it.
Oh, for
get it.
sure, that's a date. For sure.
Yeah.
No shot. No
So
shots.
you want to elaborate? Sorry. Do you want to elaborate why you were confused about this?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get like into too much detail. But like, I don't know, I found out that I'm kind of a flirty person. I never thought that like I was, but like this year I'm kind of on a new level.
Okay.
So like, I'm being like flirty Emily, and he's like not kind of like, he's not reciprocating,
Okay.
Do you
but-
want him to reciprocate?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
So he's not reciprocating, but he bought you your zoo ticket.
Yeah.
That sounds like reciprocation to me.
But like it
Elaborate. Tell Joey what you told me.
Maybe gifts are one of his love languages.
maybe.
And that's how he reciprocates.
I think I'm a
Gifts.
touch
Maybe, yeah.
person. Here, I'll just tell you this one story. You know at the zoo, how there's like those big animal statues?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, I climbed on top of one, like on top of its head, right? It was like pretty high.
What
up.
animal? What animal?
It was a polar bear.
Polar bear. Okay. She was in the Arctic zone.
Continue.
Right, okay, so I climbed on top of it, and I was like getting ready to jump down, and I was like, okay, give me your hand, like help me down. He's like, no, just like climb down, you got it. And I was like, no, give me your hand and help me jump down. And then he finally gave me his hand, but he was like hesitant. I was like, what? Just like
Maybe he's not a touchy person.
maybe.
Maybe maybe he's just not touchy and he just does just gets uncomfortable with it, you
Yeah.
know.
The ladies.
The ladies, yeah.
I also like wouldn't put it past him to be like kind of skeptical of everything because he's had 2 girlfriends that both cheated on him.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that adds a little bit more to the puzzle, you know.
And I also think that he might just be like really lonely because like he lives by himself in an apartment and goes to OSU and has mostly Zoom classes, and it's his first year at OSU. So
He's in first year, or is it?
no, he like took a gap year, so he's a sophomore, but he's older than me.
Okay.
But well, he's like our age.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think he might just be like kind of lonely too.
The inner machinations of his mind are an enigma.
Yeah.
True.
He's also
True.
like kind of a privilege, but I don't think he realizes that he is, which is kind of like off-putting, you know?
Why don't you just give out a social security number while you're at it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. It's CVS Romance. Come, guys. So
Sounds
I
like
work.
CVS.
I work CVS. Y'all come to CVS and figure out which boy it is.
Okay. Spoiler alert, it's all of them.
Not a lie. Not a lie.
There's only one person I'd ever go to CVS to visit.
Me. Miles.
Yeah. I was gonna be like, so true. Yeah, totally you. But no, Miles McBride has my heart. Send tweet.
True.
He's a hoot. If you've never experienced a true interaction with Miles McBride, you're missing out.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Leave me in my blissfully ignorant mind of pleasant interactions with Miles McBride. And let's leave it at that. Let me enjoy being with him.
All right. Joey, what would you like to talk about today?
What I like to talk about?
You always have something to talk about.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Something off the dome. What are our fall break plans?
I'm going to the Renaissance Fair.
Oh, okay. So here's the deal. I'll tell you about my fall break plans. Everybody, Emily and her household, and Allison, my household, is leaving Friday. All right.
Well, but we're not like leaving. Like we're going to the Renaissance Fair and like coming back.
Yeah, but as far as I know, everybody's gone. All right. So I need plans for Friday.
Why don't you come to the Renaissance?
I don't wanna go to the
no
Renaissance
plans
Fair.
for Friday.
Well,
Boys'
Joey,
night.
Let's make some plans, Joey.
Boys' night.
I do plan on that Saturday seeing the new Halloween movie, though. Pretty excited
Saturday?
about it, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then Thursday, we have to watch Halloween 2018. So,
Like Thursday the 14th.
yeah.
Thursday, I will be at a concert.
You'll be
with
at a
Brandon Madden.
concert. Yep. That's correct.
Concert?
Pine Grove. Very excited.
Well, maybe we'll have to do it Wednesday night then.
Okay.
I'll put something in the Discord after this and say,
Yeah.
Emily forgot she had a concert. She's ruining all of our plans.
I'm a birch tree.
Is that the Pine Grove Trees fans stand-em or whatever, fandom?
Do they call themselves the birch?
The birch trees. There is trouble.
There's
In the
trouble
birch trees.
In the forest. There's with the trees.
I am not doing anything.
Okay, vote. Should me, Kaylee, and Satch be like part of the Beatles, or should we be David S. Pumpkins and the Skeleton Boys?
Is this for Halloween costumes?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were getting costumes. Dead air, dead air.
Dead air.
Well. Wait, okay, I
Costumes?
watched the Kim Kardashian SNL this morning.
Uh-huh.
Actually, kind of funny.
Is that the most recent one?
Yeah, it just like happened Saturday night.
I was gonna go to a Halloween party Friday night, but
Where?
Yeah, we're at.
one of Troy's friends' apartment,
Oh.
and lo and behold, Hannah got a little feeling a little under the weather. Not COVID, thankfully, but I guess that's karma for a couple weeks ago when we all got sick, and Isaiah and Hannah were like, "Ha, we're not sick," and now both of them
yeah.
got. Isaiah was fighting for his life.
Yeah, he said he was
that
feeling
man-
bad.
He was feeling bad. He's feeling a lot better today, thankfully. Good enough to make an outing. But man was going through it. He had a fever of 103.
Wow.
Again, not COVID. But like Friday night he was just in bed, like withering away. Jackson and I got Panda Express, and I popped into his room and was like, "Hey Sport, you want anything from Panda Express?" And he was just like And then he sent us a photo of himself, and he was just like, he just looked like war torn. Looked like he got back from like 4 years of service or something. Man was, it's such a funny photo. If I have it, I'll show you. But yeah, so that didn't happen. We were gonna be Skittles. We were gonna wear colorful shirts, cut out the letter S in like cardstock and put it on our chests. We would have been Skittles. But I guess I'll have to save that idea for a future time.
Alrighty. So what were your costume ideas? You want to be either the Beatles or what?
Or do you know that SNL skit with Tom Hanks, the David S. Pumpkins?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Any question? Is that one?
What
Found
is
the photo.
this? We're part
It's
of
a
it.
sticker. Emily.
There's only 3 of those, right? It's only Tom Hanks' character and 2
Yeah,
skeletons.
it'd be me, Satch, and Kaylee.
So I
Satch
think
would
that's
be-
your answer. There's 4 of the
I
Beatles.
guess.
Who, if you were the Beatles, who would be who?
I'm Paul. Satch
Okay.
said he's Ringo.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
That's so
Kaylee's
true.
Kaylee has to be John Lennon. Peace and love.
Who's gonna be George Harrison?
Yeah, I'd say Kaylee's more of a George
Is
Harrison
she?
than a John
Okay.
Lennon.
Am I a Paul? Am I like right to be Paul?
Yeah, I believe it.
Thank you.
Sure.
Sure.
Who's gonna be George?
We're gonna get a cardboard cutout of the last person carrying him around.
Well,
Why can't Nat be George?
Wait. You're so right.
now would
That's
be,
why I was
now would
confused.
be
I was
George,
like,
now would be George Martin.
George Martin.
That'd be Nat. And then you can get a cardboard cutout of George
Do you think
Harrison.
I'm gonna get Sweetheart?
No.
I
Wanna
don't think
elaborate
so.
I'm
on
gonna
that
be honest.
statement?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think you're
I
gonna
don't
be
think so
Sweetheart.
either.
Or have
We talked
already-
about it
oh,
earlier. Yeah.
My bad.
No, you're
My
fine.
bad.
I like really like I told you I walked in here and I was like, oh, that is happening right now. Okay.
Yep.
I'm Alpha. I was gonna make like a mascot joke, but frats don't have mascots.
I told them Toe could be their mascot.
Go
and I told them
Comets.
that if I
Go
got
commies.
I told them that if I got Sweetheart that they could pick out my tattoo. I'd get like a PMA tattoo.
You'd have a PMA tattoo. You have that permanently on your body.
Yep,
PMA.
on my butt.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
Would be pretty
It'd
funny.
be pretty funny.
They'd be like,
I'd
"Where's my
get like
tattoo?"
PMA in between my fingers. I could actually like.
I've heard that most tattoo artists won't like do like finger tattoos.
Why?
I forget what the reason why. I think also like it's very hard to like keep your hand like perfectly still without like twitching. So you have to like be very
If they're like
comfortable
holding
with the
it
lines.
down, I could.
I just made
literally
a
get-
joke about it once, and then like
I would do it.
yeah, I'll look into it. I'll do some research.
Want to
Keep
hear my
talking.
next tattoo idea?
Yeah. Sorry, I
Okay,
didn't mean the yawn.
So not to be like a basic white girl that listens to Phoebe Bridgers
oh
or
my
anything.
gosh! I already know. You want a Phoebe Bridgers tattoo?
Okay, yeah, but I have to. Okay, let me tell the people first. I've known Phoebe Bridgers since I was 8 years old because my cousin used to be in a band with her, and the song Georgia. I've known it since I was 8 years old, and like I used to sing it in the car when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel justified in getting a Phoebe Bridgers tattoo.
Okay.
But I want to get there's like this line in Smoke Signals. It's like I buried a hatchet. It's coming up lavender, right? Now that I don't like super vibe with like the lyrics. I'm not like, oh my god, the lyrics.
So true.
But the tattoo that you could get like for it is very nice.
So you looked up Phoebe Bridgers tattoos on Google Images, and you said, "Wow, that looks cool," but I don't really like the song. I feel like you should get one that it's for a song that you like.
I do really like I mean like I like all of her songs and I do like Smoke Signals a lot.
But you just said, "Yeah, I don't really vibe with the lyrics," but I'm gonna
not-
get a tattoo
okay, I
that
don't know.
references the lyrics.
Well, you know how like whatever. Shut up.
Well, you got to vibe.
I vibe with it, but I'm not like.
Should have been here last week. We had some Phoebe Bridgers on the show.
Sure.
Did you?
Yeah, maybe if you listen to our show. You wanna find
I
out some-
played Waiting Room.
I found out something interesting, Joey.
What?
So I can look at our analytics and stuff, and people are listening. Surprising. That's genuinely actually surprising. But I can see who listens to what version of the episodes and on what platform. So obviously, the one with music is exclusive to Spotify. We aren't getting any plays on the episodes with music. It's only the normal podcast episodes.
Dang. Should we start focusing on? Should we start dwindling down?
I don't know.
Downsizing?
I don't think we should be downsizing. I think we should keep playing music, because
Yeah. But, you know.
people come to listen live, that's for them. But here,
So
I can
true.
check it right now. I was just surprised because I was like, oh, I thought that would be a cool feature and people would listen to it, but I guess not.
Dang.
Yeah. Let's see what we
Where
got
do we
here.
get most of our listens at?
Actually, I lied. We have a few plays with the music, but a majority is on the ones without music, which I guess makes sense because the ones with music were on Spotify only. Where do we get a majority of our listeners from? Give me 1 second and I will tell you.
Shout out Christos's radio show.
Yeah, two back
Weekend
in.
Wind Down. Sundays 9 to 11 p.m.
I asked him once last year if I could be on it, and then I just forgot about
Apple Podcast. 55% Apple Podcast, 18% on the web browser, and 11% on Spotify.
it. Dang, Spotify.
With 85, 85% of our listeners are from America. Only 85.
Oh, where's the other percent from?
14% Germany and 2% the Philippines.
How?
Shout out our Filipino listeners right now. Round of applause in the studio for
I
Filipino
don't
listeners.
know. I really don't know.
Might
With,
be people using VPNs.
Our age group is 18 to 22. Mostly.
I do know Apple Podcasts is good at like recommending podcasts because like
Really?
if you go surfing through Apple Podcasts, you'll get some deep cuts.
Huh.
I definitely like believe that somebody out there has stumbled onto our podcast like just like in like a recommendation feed.
Well, they should hit us up.
Yeah.
If you're listening and you're,
From the Philippines,
not familiar with us as individuals,
if you don't personally know us,
yeah, hit us up.
hit us up. We got the gram.
We'll
My
get you on the
name's
show.
Emily. I'm 20, about to be 21. And single.
Hey, there we go.
I
Nice
am.
German man.
I'm Joey, also 20, not as close to turning 21. Also single. Yeah. Dalton, introduce yourself.
I'm Dalton, also 20, not single.
Very committed.
And I'll be 21 here soon.
Your birthday is, oh gosh, it's
December?
Nope.
No, January.
January 29th.
Hey, there
Insane.
we go.
I know too many Capricorns.
I only remembered that
You're an Aquarius.
I knew it was January, and I remember Allison mentioned that your birthday was a day before Isaiah's birthday date, which is because he's March 30th. So I was like, one day before 30th, 29th, January 29th. So
There we go.
You know what's funny? I'm the first to turn 21 in this room. Yeah,
That is
I
kinda
act
crazy.
like a child.
Yeah.
I think
Guess what the first thing she did? She came in and she blew raspberries on her arm. And then screamed into the microphone. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Dalton, P.U.
you,
Oh,
Dalton.
go to the bathroom. if
Tammy,
you're
come
gonna
pick
do
up your
that.
son. He's wilding in the
He's pooping
studio.
his pants. Tammy, come on
Insane,
now.
This is how we lose our Germany and Philippines
Your
listeners.
Filipino
over here.
listeners are
They
quite
like it.
confused right
They
now.
don't like it.
Maybe they think it's hilarious. Filipino listeners, reach out. Let us know how you feel about that bit. We're doing some case studies right now. We're doing
Sure.
some marketing analytics. Trying to find out what our listeners enjoy.
I would be interested to see if one of them hit us up on our Instagram.
Yeah, we'll get you on the show
It's in our description on all the
at
episodes. So
WXU.
Hey guys, go
follow.
follow
on the rocks
AES
underscore
Instagram, capital AES.
Follow Cap Disc Club on Instagram. That's my
Follow them
word.
on Call It Club.
I'm gonna say the Cap Disc Club Instagram's pretty hype.
It is. Shout out Aiden, who does the social media, and also I guess Isaiah sometimes, I think, but most of it's Aiden. Aiden be doing some work. I've also been doing work for a social media page. I help run the social media page for the jazz department, and I had a banger of a post because Facebook last Monday Facebook was down.
Yeah, down.
And I wanted to make a post because we had a jazz band concert that Tuesday, and I was like, I gotta make a post on this Facebook page, get the word out. But Facebook's down, so I was like, oh, I hope it gets up soon. And finally, it comes up, and I post it, and this post blows up. As an admin of the page, I can see how many people are reached by the posts, and I have set a record by a long shot. This is let's. As we go back to the past year, 98 people reached, 78 people reached, 46 people reached. This one did well, 436 people reached. My post, 1,800 people were reached with my post.
Nice.
Let me see.
Yeah, what was the post?
It was just, get ready as the Capital University Big Band prepares to premiere their first in-person performance in over 20 months. Join us at the Fountains tomorrow at 6 p.m. where the Big Band will perform works by Count Basie, Thad Jones, Bill Holman, Manny Mendelsohn, and more. We hope that you can join us for a wonderful night of music.
Nice.
And then right when I posted it, I went to my account, liked it, shared it, and it did numbers.
It's because
Did
of
numbers.
you, Joey. You're famous.
Yeah, you're famous, Joey.
I am in one of the photos. So is Troy. There's Troy and Isaiah. And there's me. Shout out Joey.
With
There we go.
that who shall not be named.
Sure. But yeah, I be running social media kind of well, honestly. I'd be putting some of the posts from a couple years ago have zero people reached. Nobody has seen these posts. And I'm out here setting numbers, setting records.
There you go.
And it's only up and on from here.
So, Joey, I don't know if you realize this, but our Halloween show is coming up in a few weeks. So obviously we have a very special guest coming in that I've told you about. Pretty excited about
Does
it.
no one else get to know?
No, no one else gets to know.
No one
It's a
else gets to know.
surprise.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a surprise. I forgot.
That's okay. Very
I
important.
feel like
individual.
you haven't told me.
I think I did one time, but I understand why you forgot. He's gonna be very mad when you find out that you forgot, though. I'm gonna have to let him know that you forgot.
I'm really digging deep, trying to like remember. When did you tell me this?
It's when we were in Studio E recording our first episode, and also second episode that never saw the light.
Now that I think about it, I do remember you telling me, but it has definitely escaped my mind who it is.
That's all right. But do you have any? We probably should start planning some things to talk about and or do. Obviously, if you don't know the guest, we can't really talk about things to talk about them, but things to do. You know, because last year's Halloween show we played some games, gave out candy. What are you thinking this year?
True. I like. Shout out Satch for the idea. The brainwave. We could do a Jeopardy. On the rocks Jeopardy.
How would we do that live though?
I feel like we could turn it into, and we could make it an audio format.
Okay.
I'll do some scheming. Will that be my week or your week?
I don't know.
If it's my week. I'll start doing some scheming ASAP. Let's see.
And I will say, Joey, that this
It's me.
this episode might be
It's my week.
the guest might have to come in early. We might have to pre-record
Oh.
the guest,
Oh.
so we can.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah.
I remember now.
He's on a tight schedule. You know,
He
he's busy.
is.
He's busy this time of year.
He is. Yeah,
So
it clicked. It clicked with me.
yeah, so we can do a lot with that. So and then we can do stuff here as it's playing.
So true. So true. But yeah, I don't think I can reuse the Skittles idea because I've already said it out loud. So I wouldn't be surprised if I came to the show dressed up as a Skittle.
Okay.
I think it would still kind of be funny though. But
Are we doing costumes?
I'd like to do costumes.
Okay, I might have to get a costume.
It was nice last year having all those people.
That was a good time.
Maybe Dylan Rodriguez will make an appearance. Who knows?
Yeah, Dylan might be.
Dylan Rodriguez. I think he got a promotion. He's no longer a beat reporter on the streets.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's a news anchor now.
Good for him.
So I guess we might meet Dylan Rodriguez that week. Who knows? Maybe he'll make a special appearance as well.
Maybe. I think that for our guests, we should talk about their hobbies.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
What they get up to during the off
You
season.
think Dylan Rodriguez disc golfs?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's totally a disc golfer.
You know, I could see Dylan Rodriguez retiring and becoming just a
PDGA, professional disc golfer.
yeah.
So true.
For sure.
So true. But I'm excited for it. And like I said, it'll be my week.
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely try to come up with some fun games. I'll be scheming.
I already got some bangers in a playlist, so if you want to come up with half, I'll come up with half.
We'll go halfsies.
Yep.
No, Halloween special. Wait, are we gonna do a show this upcoming weekend? Even though it'll be like fall break, do you still want to do something?
Yeah, let's do something.
Okay. I thought about that earlier, but I forgot to mention it. But
I want to. We should do something like not on the streets, but also not here. You know,
I like that idea.
I think it would be funny if we like drove around and like did the show in a car or something.
Carpool karaoke, but not really karaoke.
Yeah. We'd have to come up with something. Like we'd have to have a destination in mind. You know, we'd have to tell a story
So true.
as we go along. But I think we could do it. I think it'd
A
be fun.
car cast would be insane. What would it be? We gotta come up because we got On the Streets, we got On the Rocks.
I actually tried to win a podcast competition over the summer with this idea, but it was just me, so I don't think it kind
Do
of sucked.
you have a name for it?
was-
A witty name.
I called it the drive home, but it's also not very witty or good, so I didn't put a whole lot of
On
effort
the
into it.
pavement.
On the pavement.
On the pavement with Dylan Dalton and the Mockingbird. We're gonna have so many
It
ideas.
could just be on the streets. We are on the streets.
But we already have On the Streets.
Speaking of which, we need to do another one of
We
those.
do need to do On the Streets. And it's getting kind of prime time. I feel like Halloween
It is getting
season
pretty prime time.
is pretty prime time On the Streets activities.
We could do, as we're, our show's going live on Halloween. We could be out on the streets.
We could do that. We could do that.
A double Halloween special.
So true.
Be interesting if there's any crazy Halloween parties going on that day or something.
Yeah, I gotta do a Sheridan Ave on the streets.
That would be
On the
funny.
avenue.
It'd be pretty funny.
Set up shop outside your house.
I feel like we'd have to go farther down,
Yeah.
like towards your house, because a lot of people walk around there in the night.
Yeah, I was on Christos' porch last night. He was telling us jokes, cracking wise, being funny, being a hoot.
Mm-hmm.
There was hustling and bustling. Like there was like groups of people walking by, shouting, screaming, doing typical debaucherous Saturday night things.
Mm-hmm.
It was like one of the most like college like movie things I've done. Like just sitting on some dude's porch, surrounded by people I don't really know that well, listening to jokes.
You know, it'd be crazy.
What?
So we went to OU, but I don't really want to drive an hour to OU.
Why would we go to OU?
We could do on the
'Cause
streets.
OU has
but
like the biggest
O-
party.
The
Halloween
O
party
and on the
ever.
streets would be like OU in all caps. Like how when they have
We
homecoming, they
could
do like
visit
H O U
one
N
of
E.
my 3 lost cousins. She goes to OU.
I mean, we have made lost connections before on the streets when you met that guy
It's
in
true.
high school.
Yeah.
Emily just knows a lot of people.
She does.
Thank you.
Maybe
We were walking out of Guar, and she went, "I know that guy from high school."
I saw like 3 people I knew from high school.
one of my friends from high school was there, and he posted a photo on his story. And in the background of his photo on his story, I saw Brandon Calvert and Emily.
Wait, did you?
I
Find
did.
it. That's so
Oh,
funny.
did I show you that photo?
No.
Oh, my bad.
And I was like, whoa, I know those people.
But yeah, we definitely need to come up with some great ideas for Halloween show, which we probably should schedule soon. And maybe get some on the streets action or on the pavement
so
action.
funny.
On the streets, on the
Can you
pavement.
send that to me?
Yeah, but I think we're long overdue for some on the streets
Mhm.
action.
It's popular. People like it.
It is. There's numbers.
on the streets.
We still gotta wait for the songbird to make us a theme song.
Yeah, really.
Dueling on the street, dueling on the street.
I'm sure if we tell him like, "Hey, we're coming out with an episode," right now we need some music, he'd do it.
You could probably
Because the
correct
charm of it is that he whips it out in a few minutes.
it. Yeah, his best work does come, rushed under pressure, recorded by an iPhone,
Mm-hmm.
as discovered by the song "Dream Job."
Yeah.
Dream job, dream job.
What is Kyle's dream job?
And standing waves.
Ooh, standing waves. What a banger!
Sure.
So many Kyle Gallant's classics.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. Like I can just churn out bangers, which is why I have faith that he could make a theme song for us, and it would be like, yeah, decent.
Did you see my most recent post on my audio page on Instagram?
From your session,
Yeah.
I did see that. You
Yeah.
want to talk about? Did this session happen? Yeah, you can talk about the session, right?
Yeah. Last weekend.
Yeah.
Because when we recorded last week's episode, there was only one session, and we'd have done 2 more since then. Turned out really well. Pretty proud of what we were able to do. Obviously, the song in that video is not fully mixed, but still sounds great. Still sounds like a banger.
Same.
And Austin was really proud of it. Shout out Austin. I know he was super excited about it. And once we got the vocals done and I sent him, just a rough mix, he was ecstatic, as some might say. He reposted it, my video, and shared it on all of his accounts and shouted me out and stuff like that. So I think he's going to be pretty happy when the song is finished. Honestly, I think it'll be radio ready. That obviously will need to be mastered, and I'm no mastering engineer, but I mean, if Austin wants to put in the...
tissues in here?
What'd you say?
Are there any tissues in here? You think there's any back there?
Probably. Joey needs a tissue.
I do need a
Joey
tissue.
has an issue that needs tissue.
I do have an issue that needs a tissue.
But yeah, Emily, what'd you think of my video? Did you watch it? Did you like it?
Which video?
Oh my god. I'm gonna stop inviting you to come on this show.
I shall return.
Joey's gotta go
I
get
mean,
a
it's
tissue.
for you too. We could just.
No, we gotta wait till Joey comes back. He's gotta wrap up the
Was it
show.
on
with
your
us.
audio page?
It is on my audio page.
D Jones. Audio.
Audio
Oh.
page. Yeah. She's really watching it right now as we're live on the air. Critique? Yeah, give us a critique there. Dead air.
I'm watching.
Emily, you gotta talk with me.
Okay, I'm sorry. They're in the studio.
She just hit her glasses with the
Cameron-
microphone.
Cameron Friedman?
Yeah, you don't
What
have
a
to.
cool dude.
You don't actually have to watch it. I was just messing around.
Gunner. Is that... Hold on.
Emily. Oh my god. See, now we're in a dilemma because Emily obviously wants to leave, but Joey needs to be here to finish the show.
He'll come back.
So now we have just a bunch of dead air.
No, guys, I'm watching. Hold on, let me
You don't.
skip
Well,
forward.
you can watch later. I was just goofing on you.
Austin!
Yeah, Austin's
Yo!
song.
Nick Furta?
Nick.
Yo!
Furta. Yep. See, this is why you're not going to win, sweetheart.
I don't even want to win. I'm being objectified as a woman. Sweetheart is just like honorary woman.
Honorary woman.
Yeah, and I live right next to them. I can just go over whenever I want.
It's true.
I walked in. Okay, well, I got home last night and I saw that there was like you know how you can stick stuff in pumpkins like to like decorate it like.
Yeah.
But it was like Woody from like Toy Story.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I just assumed, well, no one knew where it came from, and I assumed that like the PMA boys put it outside our house.
It
So
was.
it wasn't. It was Nat.
Oh.
Because I walked into the room and I was like, so did any of you leave like a Woody thing outside my house? And they're like, we noticed that. No.
Nat was a true hero. He brought me a Baja Blast back from the PMA house last night, so
Ooh.
I was pretty happy about that.
I've been trying to not really drink a lot of soda.
Yeah, me too, but as you saw in our fridge earlier, there's 3 liters of soda in there, so.
Yeah.
Oh well. What are you gonna do? Did you see that OSU did a Rush show this weekend?
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
I did. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
What songs?
They did a lot of songs. It was kind of like little bits and pieces of their most popular stuff, like Tom Sawyer, YYZ, and Limelight, 2112. You know, the bangers.
Oh my god.
You gotta let Joey in. We gotta wrap the show up. It's going all downhill from here. The Anchor employees are starting to side with the big business instead of us.
There's a lot of people out there right now.
All right, Joe, we gotta wrap this up.
You're fine. I have like something in my ear. I don't know if it's like a pimple or a boil or what. But it's been super irritated. And I've just been like picking at it. And I think it finally did its thing.
That's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, this whole...
Oh, can we go now?
Yeah, we can wrap this up.
This is
Thank you for listening. This is On the Rocks with
Dylan Dalton.
and the Mockingbird. My ear's bleeding.
Joey's ear's bleeding. We gotta go to the emergency room. We'll catch you guys
not
later.
serious.
It's oh my gosh. Oh, he's getting blood everywhere.
that is everywhere.
Oh, he's getting it
That is
everywhere.
everywhere.